Hey, you're listening to episode 29 of the TA Pedals podcast. I'm Tristan.
And I'm Stephon.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
I feel like we're on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, I feel so too. We've accomplished quite a few things today.
We have. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, so I just posted a video on Instagram. I tore down my my guitar and gave it a pretty cool paint job, and then I brought it back over here to have Tristan help me put it back together. There were some wonky things inside that we fixed, and then he helped me restring it and get all the intonation correct and all that stuff. So big thanks to you for that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
I've had to learn the hard way because, like I've kind of talked about before, like living in Poto, there's not like any music stores around or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And so if something went wrong with one of my guitars, I had to figure out how to fix it. And when I started playing guitar, the internet wasn't really a big thing, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I had to like figure it out, and I actually ruined a couple guitars. Like this is really stupid, but have you ever like messed with a Floyd Rose bridge? Okay, so
that's literally the only bridge I mess with.
Okay. Well, a Floyd Rose is like a floating tremolo, so
I can imagine what you mean.
Yeah, so like it not only can you push down like a whammy bar, you can pull it up too, so it goes back and forth.
Okay.
And to restring one of those, because you can't put the string through the bridge, you have to cut off the end where the ball is. That normally keeps the string in the guitar, and you put it in between this like little slot that's in the bridge, and there's a block, like a metal block, and so it wedges the string in between the bridge and that block, and you tighten it with an Allen wrench. So as you tighten the Allen wrench, it pushes the block against the string against the bridge. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I actually tightened those so much that like I would like crack those metal blocks. And like because I was like, man, I don't want it to slip out of there, there's a lot of tension, and I just like super over tightened it. It was whack. And so I'm glad that I can help you not break your guitar unnecessarily.
Yeah. That's really good. That's the only guitar I have. I have the SG's currently at my house, but that's property of TA Pedals. So like other than that, that's the only guitar I have. So it's really cool that I didn't mess it up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you did the smart thing by like taking the scratch plate off the pick guard, mm-hmm. and not messing with it at all.
Yeah.
Like I tore down my bass not too long ago, and I actually undid all the wiring, and I didn't need to. And so then I was a dummy and I didn't take pictures. Yeah. And so because I was like, well, I know how to wire a guitar up. Like it's not that big of a deal, but there's an active preamp in it. And so there's like a little circuit board attached to the bass potentiometer. And I took the power wires out of that. And then like when I put it back together, because the reason that I took it apart was because I had taken this bass on tour, mm-hmm. a long time ago. And it was really hot because we were in Texas, and it warped that pick guard. And so I took Gorilla Glue and like glued it back down. Well, it didn't actually even glue it back down. It just expanded, and it bound the pick guard to the wood in the warped position. And so Sydney, for Father's Day, it's probably been a couple years ago, I guess, maybe 2 years. She bought me a really cool new pick guard for it.
That one?
Yeah, that one right there. It's like pearloid. It's black pearloid.
Yeah.
And so it looks like mother of pearl kind of, but black. It's pretty dope.
It kind of looks like granite without all the pretty colors in it.
Yeah.
Just kind of just like plain black and gray granite. Kinda.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. But so when I took it off, when I took the old pick guard off, I had to like rip the Gorilla Glue off, and I had to like sand it down, and you can actually see like some scuff marks like around where I fixed it or whatever.
See it.
Maybe not from where you're from, but like when there's a glare on it, it's not too bad actually. I could probably actually shine it back up.
No,
and
I
it'd be
mean, like
fine.
if you didn't tell me that, I would have never known that.
Right.
That you had those things there. So.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've gotten used to like taking basses apart and putting them back together, and same thing with guitars. Like it's once you learn it, it's not a big deal. We build pickups, and there's so many more wires and components and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of basic, I guess, at this point. Do you want to, since we're doing video, you want to show that?
Yes.
Let's do it. So we have been working on a special edition vampire squid, and we don't know when it's going to be available, probably pretty soon. And this is what it looks like. For anyone who's just listening, it's a 1590 BB enclosure, so it's more wide. Instead of having potentiometers, we have sliders to control the volume, fuzz, and filter, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. We still have the 3-way toggle switch. Right now, if you're watching the video, you'll notice there's no spot for an LED. I actually forgot to put that hole on there, so I've got to drill that still. It's got top mounted jacks still. It's really cool. It functions pretty much the same way as the regular vampire squid, but it's going to have relay bypass, so that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And it's just a different version. It's like a special edition, collector's edition version
sick.
thing.
It's actually sick.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The colors turned out great. The sliders are like, we got everything right first try.
Yeah,
like,
I know, right? Pretty crazy. Well, because if you don't mind showing it one more time, so Tata is where we get all our enclosures printed, and normally we have them drill all the holes in the enclosures and stuff. But what we were having trouble with is with the slider, we need a perfect rectangle, and so we tried to use a Dremel, and it didn't work. Like it just wasn't working right. And then finally, Tata added a new feature where you can cut out shapes. And so we were able to cut rectangles in the top of the enclosure, perfect rectangles. And so we were finally able to use those sliders. And thank you, Tata, for adding that feature. It's great. And yeah, that's where we're at on that. There's only going to be one of those for now. Like there's one.
Yeah, that's the only one.
The only one. So whenever we put it out, if you want it, jump on it. It's going to go quick. And I don't know when we're going to make another one. So it's just kind of like a celebration of like, hey, we're almost at our end goal, which, by the way, we can talk about that too. We were talking the other day about how we made like 23 squids we've counted up. We tried to figure out where all of those went, how many we sold, how many we kept for ourselves, and then like on our demo board. And we came up with a rough estimate of about 23. Well, we only have 5 left. Well, I think we have 2 in stock, 5 to be made. So I think we have 7 left out of the 23. And once those are gone, we're not going to make any more for a minute because we're going to move on to version 2 of the squid. Very exciting.
Yep.
And we've talked about that before. I'm not going to bore you with the details. There's other episodes where I go into detail on that, so go find those. But for version 1, we got like 7 left, and we're done. We're not making any more.
Not including the special edition.
Yeah, that is technically a version 1. We'll say 1.5.
This is the deluxe special edition vampire squid.
Oh, yeah.
Will be out soon.
It's going to be cool.
One of a kind pedal only one of these in the whole world.
Yep.
When this is gone, this will be the end of the vampire squid fuzz. And so the next time you see a vampire squid fuzz out by us will be version 2.
Yeah.
And
Which
it
is
won't
crazy.
be this. It won't be this.
I'm wondering if I might want to make a couple more of those, but at the moment, it's not happening.
I think
You think the one is?
I think the one single special edition, it's so special.
It is special.
It's so special that it has
That's true.
special in the name.
That's true.
So
I mean, I guess if I
one
wanted
of a kind, special edition,
Yeah.
one of a kind, out there, only one person will have it. Who knows? In 10 years from now, it could be worth $10,000. Who knows?
Yeah, or it could be in the dump. I mean,
I
you
doubt
never
that.
know.
I
That's
doubt
what's
that.
really cool about stuff like that, though, is you never know. I like it. It probably won't be in the dump, but I'm just saying it's possible.
I mean, that thing's pretty enough to just put up on a shelf.
What if someone buys it and they just trash it?
That would suck.
I wish someone would do that.
It literally looks like it was painted with gold. Like, can I get the...
Pretty sweet.
Like, it almost looks like there's gold leaf on it.
Yeah, it's that's the new color from Tata. For anyone wondering, by the way, it's called champagne. We were gonna go with white, but then they came out with champagne, and we were like, "Oh, cool! It'll be like a pearly white, and it's more gold than we expected it to be." But it's kind of better, I think, than what we had planned anyway. So, yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that pedal. Like, it turned out great. I kind of want one.
I kind of want one too. If I were to do one though, I think I would like make it all black. You know how I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think I'd want it just like that.
Really, just like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hey,
really
at
would.
least we know that it works, and like the drilling template and everything is correct. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
We have exciting things now that feature is available to us. We have some really cool things that we could do with that.
Oh yeah. I've seen pedals where people have made it looks like they're radioactive, and so what they'll do is like they'll have the pedal enclosure as normal, and then in the top they have the radioactive symbol cut out,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have like a piece of like plexiglass
Mhm.
underneath to diffuse the light,
Mm-hmm.
and they have the LEDs inside, so when you turn it on, the
Yeah.
radioactive symbol glows.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
We could do something like that. We should do something like that.
Oh, we should, for sure.
I'm down. It would be kind of hard because with the Tata thing, it's just straight lines. But
You know what? It's straight lines.
what?
Our logo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're right. Whoa. That would be wild. Is it time, do you think?
Oh,
Is it time to
Yeah.
go on the video?
it's just 13 minutes. Yeah. I think we can probably end
Dang.
it.
See
We're
you
ending
later.
the video. Bye.